ask you this question, but can you see anything good coming out of a 14-and-a-half-hour presentation? I mean, after all, one might argue that this would make America very conducive to peace talks.
Well, I have already mentioned that it is good in the sense that it's provoked the discussion of Soviet-American relations. But of course, it's a very bad movie, very pedestrian. I've seen the first 4 hours of it. It's very dull, begins like a 19th century Russian novel, very slowly. Very many banal situations, very bad movie. And people talk about freedom, but I think that freedom, if you talk seriously about this, freedom must go with responsibility. And in my view, this film is irresponsible because it reinforces all those misconceptions which you have about Russians and about our intentions.
Cliches.
So it's a really bad movie. It is so bad that we want to buy it to show it on Soviet TV for the Soviets to see what freedom can do in your country.
Well, let me ask you, because I'd be fascinated to know, if you buy it, are you going to put on all 14-and-a-half hours, or are you going to edit?
Well, our TV, state TV, asked the ABC Entertainment to buy it, and as I understand, the negotiations are going on. If and when we buy it, I don't know what they're going to decide, but really it's rather dull in certain places, at least in the beginning, which I saw. So I'm not sure if they're going to show all 14-and-a-half.
Brandon, would that be one of the conditions? I mean, if you sell it to the Soviet, it's kind of fascinating to think of this movie being shown in the Soviet Union, but I'd be intrigued at the notion of it being cut down to a spicy 90 minutes or so.
Didn't bother Ted Turner. Well, under the circumstances, I'm not sure we want to sell it to him. You know, I mean, I don't know if he liked the movie. We have sold the day after to Russia, as you may or may not know, and that was under the circumstances of no editing and no changes, et cetera, et cetera.
What about this one? I mean, would you?
I don't know, Ted.
I
don't. I think certainly. I think it would have to be sold in exactly as we broadcast in Russia, exactly as it was here. I don't think anyone has the right to go in on this particular work and cut and edit for whatever fits their purposes. I just don't
under those circumstances, Gennady, you still
want it? Can we talk price?
I say under
negotiating this purchase.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe we can close a deal here tonight. It's 14-and-a-half hours or nothing, is what I understand.
A bit too many.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's take a break. We'll be back from Minneapolis in just a moment.